Where's the power? Right behind you. Commander, in order for our Venusian assault to begin, you must take out the Soviets' radar array inside their outpost to the north. Sky Eye indicates that the outpost is fortified with gun towers, and Soviet fighters are patrolling the entire area. Take your strike team, find a way inside that outpost and destroy the radar array. Lieutenant Eldridge's team has already scouted the area. Rendezvous with him at Nav Beacon 1 before you start your assault. Collins out.
Greetings all, it's the Sporkinator, and welcome back to the Battlezone Zero-Shot Challenge. This is the very first mission on Venus. And I'm going a different route compared to what I usually go, because I think this way we're only going to encounter a couple of enemies. Not too many, not too bad.
Where's the power? Heading out.
I'm going to use the armory as a retard magnet. Because it seems these enemies are just parked there, just asking for me to snipe them, but I can't. So anyway, let's send the armory forward and get them to shoot the armory. Because later we can deploy it and it can regenerate its health.
Protecting.
We have to send the offensive units with it, though, for this to work properly.
Heading out. In transit.
Alright, now let's start bringing it back.
Heading out.
You'll notice I made a few changes. I've got some custom explosion sounds back in, which I used in my original Let's Play.
Where's the power?
Those are custom.
Right behind you.
And I've also reduced the volume of the sounds that the scavenger makes while scavenging and picking up scrap. So when I'm running around picking up scrap, it's not going to be nearly as noisy as it used to be. I reduced all the sounds by 10 decibels, because I tried reducing it by 20 and that was just too quiet. I couldn't really hear it at all. Well, I think minus 10 is a good level to have. So let's go to the rendezvous point and meet with Lieutenant Eldridge. Lieutenant. Yes. It's funny how these tanks are actually enemies until you get close.
This is Commander Eldridge at your disposal, Commander. I've just received word from my scout, Razor 1, that he's located the outpost and dropped a nav camera at its location. Let's check it out, but keep an eye out for Soviet runners trying to get back to warn the others.
And of course now they are friendlies. So that's nice.
Ready to build.
Badger here. You're the boss. Badger here. You're the boss.
So what I plan on doing here is just waiting a bit until the armory has fully regenerated its health, just in case I want to use it as a retard magnet again. Luckily, if it does get destroyed, we don't fail, because we will be getting a recycler and factory later on once we have completed the primary objective, which is infiltrate Soviet outposts and take out the radar array. Now, I'm also adding a new rule to the challenge. I am not allowed to deploy soldiers in an APC, because I've decided, for me personally, that violates the concept of not firing a single shot. I will only have the AI pilot APCs as they do tanks and everything else that does damage. So although I have a great opportunity in this mission to steal an APC and take out the radar array with it, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to distract the gun towers and rush in the front door, because I think that's my only option at this point.
Ready to move. Where's the power? Right
I could be
behind
wrong, though, but it will work. I've tried it. It's pretty effective. As long as I can keep, hopefully I'll still have 3 of my units by the time I get there. In my trial run of this, I lost one of them, but I still managed to take out the radar array, which triggered me getting my recycler and factory, so I suppose it's all good. Where are the enemies, man? They've got to be here somewhere. We are headed the right direction, right? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. There's a geyser. Believe this is where my armory's gonna hang out at. Maybe. Did they just spawn? I could have swore they just spawned.
Let me in.
He's a runner? That doesn't always happen for whatever reason.
Where's the power?
And if you wait long enough, a voice will say, "One of them's making a break for it, sir." Then you destroy them. It'll be like, that got him. And then it would actually make more sense, but I have a feeling it doesn't actually work the way it's supposed to.
Going to geyser.
So that armory is going to... you know what? Never mind. Bring it over here.
Right behind you. Where's the power?
I want the armor to be somewhere where I can defend it. And this is where our recycler is going to spawn. So, with my armory here, a couple turrets in the general area,
Badger here.
Clear the geyser.
any scrap that is dropped from enemies, I want it to be close to the recycler so that my newly built scavengers can collect it. Although we had a constructor in the previous mission, for whatever reason, we don't get one in this mission, and we cannot build one.
Ready to build.
Turret deployed.
It's strange, I have no idea why, but I guess that's just how it is. Anyway, there's no reason to wait around for that scout to appear. We're gonna go right in the front door. Retard magnet time.
Protecting.
Get my units to follow close so they don't stray ahead, and I think I got both gun towers distracted. Let's send my army to the front.
Thrusters. I've tripped the outpost alarm. They're onto us, sir.
Oh, it's no big deal. I don't care if they're onto us. There's nothing they can do to stop me anyway. And down goes the other gun tower, as we can see in my target cam.
Oh, follow the meter. We'll never make it by those gun towers. How? Right. We'll have to find another way into that out. The front door's locked up tight.
What gun towers? I killed them already, you imbecile. Well, I still have all 4 of my units. That's a new record. That's a first. Now all 4 of them can kill this radar array. And quickly.
Let me in.
Excellent.
Excellent work, Commander. Radar array is down. Ready to begin our assault. Rendezvous with the Recycle Utah and Red Gun Factory. Drop the nav. Set up a base and destroy the Soviet recycle. Hurry.
Probably couldn't hear any of that, but they told me to rendezvous with my recycler. Yeah. I have a feeling we're dying here.
Protecting the block.
I'm just gonna leave my force behind to fight for their life. And I'm gonna head back to, well, not really back to my base, but to my new base that I now have that I didn't have before.
Armory here.
I'm gonna want to pack up that armory so I can get my recycler
Factory
deployed.
online. Where's the power? Ready to move. Where's the power? Right behind you. Where's the power?
I'm probably not gonna need the armory for anything
Where's the
really,
power?
because usually I use it for upgrades for myself, but there's no need for such thing for me, because I don't shoot
Deploying.
in this
Where's the
challenge.
power?
Put the armory back here.
Going to geyser.
It's probably gonna get destroyed, that's what usually happens if I leave it unguarded back there, but I don't really care all that much.
Recycler here.
Anyway, let's get to making scavengers and collect scrap.
Building.
I'm probably gonna recycle this rocket tank, I don't know if it's useful or not.
Construction started.
I'd rather have some
Ready to build.
scouts and tanks and whatever I usually build.
On my way.
Building complete.
But
Unit factory.
now that we've got both of those deployed, let's make a scout and a tank to defend.
Building underway.
Kind of makes me sad to recycle that, but I'm gonna toss it. Sorry guys, I apologize if that makes anyone sad or angry, but I don't want it. Oh yeah, it's so much better to collect scrap now, you can barely even hear it. Especially while I'm talking. Yeah, you can still hear it, but it's subtle. Much more subtle. It's so much
Recycler here.
better that way.
Construction started.
Yes.
Factory here. Building underway. Building unit. Unit complete. Building complete.
Silos would be so handy in this mission, I'm telling you. There's like a scrap field out this direction, and there's no geyser near it, and there's usually turrets guarding it, and no matter what you do, you can't build a silo on it. So it doesn't make sense because you can't build a constructor, so you can't make a silo. I don't know why you can't make a constructor. You just had it in the previous mission. It's like this mission is a slight downgrade from the previous one in that respect, because I don't get to have a constructor, which I believe is absolute bullcrap. But oh well.
Recycler here.
Guess I should stop complaining, as I'll get my constructor back in the next mission. That tank's out of ammo and almost dead. I'm gonna tell him to recycle.
Recycler.
Maybe with luck I'll get a little bit of scrap back for him.
Unit factory here. Building.
And I don't know where that scrap field was. I don't think I'm going to it anyway.
Offensive unit.
Oh, it died. Good.
Building.
That frees up a slot,
Complete. Construction started.
which I want.
Unit factory here.
I kind of do just mainly build tanks and scouts,
Building complete.
which I guess is kind of bad. It's not very much variety. But then again, look at what we have to work with. We don't yet have our own APCs. We don't have bombers. And we don't have walkers yet.
Protecting the flock.
Yeah, he wandered away because I didn't give him any commands. So now he's dead. He's so dead.
Offensive unit
Yes, chase me. I will lure you into the base. Come to me, my prey! You're dead.
No mercy.
Not a big surprise. Where are you at? I told my men to kill him. Maybe they're having trouble aiming so high. Looks like we've got bigger fish to fry here, but whatever. There goes my only scavenger. I should build a lot more of these, actually. Been slacking on that.
Building complete.
I'm afraid it doesn't take much to destroy the CCA base. It's not the most challenging thing ever. Equipped as we currently are, we might be able to pull it off.
Protecting the flock.
But I think maybe I'll just keep cleaning up enemies until it's relatively clear. Never really sure what to do. Boom, 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 boom. Let's make more units.
Construction started. Unit factory here. Building underway.
Follow me, my loyal minions. I will lead you to glorious victory, yes I will. In my scavenger of death.
Complete.
That's right, this is the scavenger of death. I will run pilots over with this if I have to. Actually,
Recycler
more
here.
like if I want to.
Construction started. Building. Building complete. Construction started. Building complete.
Hooray! We're watching me collect scrap again. Isn't that fun? Oh, so much fun. You guys have nothing better to do. Clearly. I kid. This is entertaining. This is awesome. You know it is. One scrap. I want it. I'm gonna drop it right away because there's no others in the immediate area. Follow me, loyal minions. Shoot all the things. Ah, a free scrap delivery. Excellent, excellent. It's kind of nice. I don't have to be afraid about spamming the scavenge key anymore because it's not really that noisy.
Scavenger here.
It's so nice.
I'm on it.
Recycler here.
Oh wait, I just built 2 more units, but I only have 1 more slot.
Factory here. Building underway.
I'm gonna recycle a damaged one just because I can.
Recycling. Unit complete.
Otherwise, one of them would be uncommandable, and then when I recycled that one, it would then become commandable. That's a nice change that was made in 1.5, otherwise it would be permanently uncommandable. Now it's only temporary. Alright. Where's that CCA base? I think it's about time we blew it up. I just grouped them. I have all my units in a single group, which is probably not a very good tactical decision. But this is single player, and I can get away with it. Get out of my way, Stolly. A couple of them are damaged, but I've got 10 of these. I should be good. Base nav, reminding me which way I'm going. Yeah, I'm going a different route this time. I don't usually do this, because it's going to make me put forth unnecessary effort. But there is actually a factory at the CCA base, and I think in my original Let's Play you never saw it, because the moment you blow up the recycler, you win. And the factory is further away. So if you look at the mini-map down in the lower left, you can see I'm kind of taking a southern route. I'm approaching the base from the south. I'm kind of curving around this mountain here, and I'm going to approach it from the south, when usually I approach it from the north, and that gives me a straight shot at the recycler and ends the mission quickly. But just for the sake of variety, we're doing something different. I think the factory's nearby. It's right there. It's making more tanks as I speak. We've got to take down that factory now, since we're approaching from this angle. They do have a little bit of trouble climbing hills, but they get up. It's good. Boom goes the factory. Jeez, where do they come from? Anyway, on to the rest of the base. We're not in the best shape. A couple of our units are out of ammo, and one is damaged quite a bit. But, you know, I think we're good. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Kill it, guys. Where are you? Oh, yeah, I customized my eject sound to a yeehaw clip that's from this mission. That scout never spawned at the volcano peak. Ooh, give me that tank. It's out of ammo. That's the perfect command tank. If I take this one out of battle, nothing of value is really lost. Well, I guess it has like one minigun shot. It's never gonna use it. Oh well. Where do they come from? It's coming from that way? But the recycler's the other way. If I screw around too long, we're gonna run out of ammo before we destroy this darn thing. Let's get going, finally. The north approach would have been a much better choice, like I said before. But this approach is pretty good too. This is also kind of a, you know, there's not much defense here. That's just it.
Excellent work, man. You're shaping up to be a shining star in the NSC.
That's it. We've won. The Sporkinator has struck again and effortlessly beaten the first mission on Venus without firing a single shot. Are you not entertained, people? Don't forget to rate the video and leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next episode of the Battlezone Zero Shot Challenge. Goodbye for now, and see you then.